Hey YouTubers, it's Big Fly Girl 618, aka Bambi. I'm just coming to you today. It is Sunday, October 30th. Now I didn't feel like going to church today, so I'm here. I came to visit my parents, um, and just see check on my daddy. He's not feeling well, so I'm sitting here in my mom's office, just hanging out on the computer, and just wanted to come and say hi to everybody and give you guys this craft show that I just found out about. And I don't know how many of you guys watch like Project Runway or anything like that, but my girlfriend texted me the other week because I'm an accessory designer. I started a couple years ago called Lee Design, and I make kinds of accessories. So she texted me and told me they've got a show coming on called Project Accessory, and it premieres the 27th. So I was unable to watch it at home. So it just so happened I stopped by to see her this weekend, and she had recorded it so that I could watch it. She's a sweet lady. So we sat there and watched it together, and I have to say I love the show, and I just knew I was going to love it before I even watched it. But when she told me about it, I immediately went on Facebook and onto the, I think it's Lifetime. I think it comes on Lifetime or, yeah, one of those fashion shows. Um, so I went on their website and I went on Facebook. I liked the Facebook page and I looked at all the contestants. So basically, there's 12 contestants, just like Project contestants, and they when they first start out, they have to go through this auditioning process to show what they can do so they can be chosen to be on the show and all of that. So there's 12 contestants, and they are competing against each other to see who can get the best designs or the best style from recycled materials, or just within a given amount of time, which is usually less than 24 hours. So we start watching the show, and when I looked on the Facebook page, I immediately, it's a lady called, her name is Janine Catrice, and I believe she's out of Atlanta, Georgia, and she specializes in jewelry. Now, on the show, there's a lot of people that specialize in different things. There's a guy that specializes in church hats. There's a lady that specializes in handbags. And then there's quite a few people that specialize in jewelry, actual jewelry accessories. So, but I decided to root for Janine Catrice. So, just because I love her style, like she makes very unique pieces. Like she's an all-around fashion designer, and she makes accessories, bangles and earrings and necklaces and things like that. And so I was rooting for her, and they're going through the process. Basically, the first challenge was they were given these gift boxes on each of their beds when they arrived to the house. And there was a plain white t-shirt and some jeans. So I already knew what the challenge was going to be. They were going to be required to accessorize jeans and a t-shirt to make it the best that it could be. So, anyhow, they were taken to a warehouse with the jeans and a famous accessory designer comes out and tells them that they have to go into this warehouse and they have 15 minutes to choose out of 2 storage units, just all this different stuff that they can possibly make something out of. So there was a guy that chose, choosing from upholstery and lamps and old laundry and laundry baskets and bedding and wire bed springs and all kinds of different stuff, chandeliers and all kinds of different things that like most people would not be able to make something out of. So once they get their things, they carry them back to the design studio, where they are also provided like rhinestones and spray paints and glues and sewing machines and all these different tools that they can use to create their pieces. Now, I was rooting for Janine. She came up with a belt, Oh, so basically the challenge was they all had to make a belt, a necklace, and then they got to choose whatever accessories they wanted to choose to make alongside some of the already prepared accessories from as well. So it was basically like a styling and accessory making challenge. So my girl, Catrice, she came up with a corset belt made out of, I think it was muslin that she used. It was a really off white fabric, just fabric and some appliques to make this really cool corset belt. And she dyed the white shirt like a tie-dye gray, and then she made a chandelier necklace and I think some earrings, and I think that was all she made. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, her stuff, individual pieces were just fantastic. Like, I couldn't believe it. The girl that made handbags, she made this lime green clutch, which was absolutely amazing. Like, it blew my mind that she could make this stuff out of somebody's garbage or trash. Like, it was just amazing. There was another guy that made this, it looked like leather or pleather collar necklace that he spray painted gold, and so it looked really expensive, but it wasn't. And then there was a girl that made a matchstick ring, and there was a guy that made he made kind of like I want to say it was like a desert chic look, where it looked like, you know, somebody walking through the desert just picked up all this stuff and just he put it together and made it an outfit, which is basically what happened, except without the desert. Anyhow, he would use like the fabric from a teddy bear and the upholstery and stuff that he found to make this really cool belt. Now, there was a gothic girl there too, and the whole time she's like super emotional, and she's like going off talking about she doesn't know if she got herself in too deep or whatever, and she makes this. She cuts up a mesh hamper, and I don't know if she like kind of dyed it pink, like pink spots or whatever on it, but she cuts up a mesh hamper and finds a garter belt that she puts on the girl's arm, and cuts up a piece of luggage and makes a bracelet that, I mean, the stuff didn't even look like anybody would ever buy it, but that's what she made. And I was like, this is what you're coming with? Like, this is a national show, and this is the premiere, and this is like what you're giving us? Like, you're not even on 100% today? This is bull. Like, I mean, really? Like, this is what you're giving me? Okay, whatever. So I automatically assumed that she was not gonna make it through. Anyhow, they make it through down to the judging stage, where they already have the runway walk. Everything is going on, where they have the models walk through with their outfits on and all of that. And you know, the whole show, everybody's pumping up who they've made clothing and accessories for, and so wears my bracelet, so and so wears my corsages, and so this celebrity wears my earrings and my necklaces and my clothes and carries my bags and all this. And that's these, you know, name dropping, and they're trying to get their name out there and get people to, you know, take notice of them or whatever. So I understand that. However, when you come to a national show and like you don't show up, like you flake or you flub or whatever, I mean, all of that doesn't make matter anyhow. So they get to the judging process, they eliminate, or not eliminate, they choose the 6 people that automatically go to the next level, and then there's 6 people left behind, and at that point, one by one, they send them back to backstage if they've made it through to the next level. So my girl and the goth girl end up being the last 2 people to judge, and that means that they were the 2 lowest scores. So they, you know, have the judge commentary and all of this stuff, and they're judging my girl Catrice, and she's, you know, they're saying, well, hers was just a bit over the top, and a chandelier necklace and a corset and yada yada yada. I don't like it and whatever, you know, it's just too much. And so then they get to the goth girl, and they say, well, I don't know, you know, they're asking, well, is she going to be able to make it through? Do you think she could win the competition, or can she whatever? And so one of the judges is like, well, I don't know, because I don't know, I haven't gotten to see what she could do. And it's kind of like, yes, you did. During the auditioning process, the people have to bring a portfolio, and they have to bring samples of things that they can do. Get to see what she could do. Now, if she chooses to come to the premiere show and not show up, like she just decides to flub and flake and not come, like not bring her best foot, put her best foot forward, that's nobody's fault. And I don't feel like another designer should be for that, for giving too much because she didn't show up. Like, I totally thought that was just wrong. And so it comes to the end, and Catrice ends up getting eliminated because hers was too much, and they wanted to see what the goth girl could do. And I was so disappointed. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Seriously? Like, if somebody, like, you choose a chandelier necklace over a mesh hamper necklace, like, that just is so backwards. And it kind of makes me question what their process is for judging. Because if somebody put me in a store and said you have to choose between a mesh hamper necklace and a chandelier necklace made out of a chandelier, which would you choose? Like, I would choose immediately the chandelier necklace, because I don't know whose dirty clothes have been in that mesh hamper, first off. And secondly, she didn't even look like when she made the necklace. So it was like, what the heck? You just gave me boo-boo. Anyhow. So I'm not even going to give you a chance. Anyway, the show is a good show. It's called Project Runway. You guys should check it out. And let me know what you think, if you guys are watching it or not. Leave some comments down below. And let me know what you think. And maybe we can watch the show together or whatever. But yeah, that was it. I love the show. I'm gonna keep watching it just because I want to see who wins. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So hope you guys are having a good evening, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good night, great week. God bless.